I told to my family that we have to be strong, because Be'ezrat Hashem, Eitan will come back. Eitan wants to meet a strong family that can support him.
Welcome to Ordinary People with Extraordinary Stories. I'm Chana Weisberg, host of this podcast. Joining me today, we have a special guest. His name is Sika Mor. Sika is the father of one of the hostages, Eitan. Thank you so much for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about your son and what you've last heard about from him?
Yes. Thank you for having me. Eitan is our eldest son, 24 years old. We are living at Kiryat Arba, Hebron, 25 years since we have been married, and we are parents of 8 kids. And
Wow.
Eitan was a security guard at the Nova Festival and saved dozens of people until he was kidnapped at 12 o'clock at noon. And we got some live signals from the Israeli intelligence. The last was on March, and we didn't get anything um, from this from
So
March.
in March, you knew that he was alive.
He was alive, right?
And
Was
since
alive.
then, you haven't heard anything.
Yes, we didn't get anything. But maybe the intelligence know, but they didn't tell us anything. So
Right.
we are worried. We are praying, and today in this week it's difficult days for us, because you probably heard about the 6 hostages that was murdered by Hamas. And we are worried, yes, but we are strong.
How do you stay strong? I mean, Jews all over the world now are mourning, and I can't even imagine what you and your wife are going through. Can you share with us some of your feelings, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and how you stay strong through this?
Yes. So first of all, behind of me, you can see the mountains of Hebron, and we are living here, and we have power and the strength from our avot ve'imaot, Avraham, Yitzchak veYaakov, Sarah, Rivka veLeah, and of course Rachel, and we understood the first place that Hakadosh Baruch Hu gave us shlichut to save the people of Israel, because we were here on Shalit deal, and now we are paying for the Shalit deal, and we want the Israeli government to save the hostages by fighting Hamas. We paid enough, and now it's their turn to pay. So
whose turn to pay?
Hamas.
Hamas's turn?
Hamas has to pay. Yes, to pay a lot. And so we have the strength from this shlichut, because we understand that the lives of millions of Jews, we can save them. And we live here with a lot of Arabs surrounding us. Okay, more than a quarter of million, and every day things are happening here. okay? Stones, Molotov cocktails, shootings, and we are staying here. We are not going to leave. And of course,
Why don't you wanna leave? Why don't you wanna leave Hebron, which is such a, like you say, such a dangerous place?
yes, look, I was born in Tel Aviv. My wife was born in Jerusalem, and we choose to live here. We are choosing every day to live here, to stay here, because the meaning of this place to all the Jewish world. Okay, if we want Jewish people to come to pray in Ma'arat HaMachpelah, we have to stay here. Without Kiryat Arba Hebron, the Jewish, the Jews here who are living here, Jews cannot pray in Ma'arat HaMachpelah. So we understand that we have shlichut every day here. Um, so we have the shlichut of the hostages and the shlichut here in Kiryat Arba, and um, we want to do it in a, we want to do it perfect.
Hmm. Wow. How I mean, you probably were, after you heard about the 6 hostages that were brutally murdered, what were your wife's and your feelings? What were your thoughts and feelings?
So we cried, okay? We cried because we were thinking about our son, and secondly, we know all these families because we are almost 1 year together, 1 year together on this journey. So it was very very painful for us, and we are going to shiva call and of course to funerals, and but look, we 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 have to do the best we can. Okay, we believe that the life of our son are on the ends of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Okay, not on the end, not ends of Hamas, but on the ends of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. And you know, um, uh, every single person um, knows that the life are um, so
Temporary?
yes, temporary, yes, you know um, terrible things can happen every day for each of us. So we believe that Hakadosh Baruch Hu knows the goal of of each of us, and we want to do our goal, our shlichut, and Hakadosh Baruch Hu brings the goodness through our shlichut.
How do you stay so strong every day? I mean, every day, how do you wake up? How do you face the day knowing what your son must be facing there in Gaza?
Yes, my son, Eitan, the meaning of his name, Eitan, is strengthness. Okay, Eitan is very tough guy. Okay, he was soldier, a combat fighter, as I, and Eitan, we know, and we believe that Eitan, wherever he is now, is strong. He's strong and is doing chesed, and
Kindness.
kindness and help the other hostages if he is with other hostages. So this is this is one of the things that we are getting strength. Secondly, look, I have more 7 kids, okay, and thanks God I have parents and brothers and sisters and brothers and sister-in-law. So I must be strong, okay.
Mhm.
I have many lives here and my community here in Kiryat Arba. Now I'm at my house, but I'm in the military, in service now. Okay, in the north border.
You're in service.
Yes, I'm in service. I'm 48 years old, and I'm in service, still in service, in a special paratroopers unit in the IDF, and now I'm in a couple of days in a vacation,
Right.
and because we are in a war, okay, we have to, we must help the people of Israel, okay, we must save the Jewish country. So I really don't have a choice to be weak, okay,
Right.
but I promise you that I'm crying every day. Once at the shul, once when I walk in the street, once when I'm driving my car, and at the night on my pillow. Because yes, yes, I'm very worried about my son.
Of course. Wow. How old are your children?
So we have a daughter, 23 years old. She is married and with a grandchild, and we have a soldier, our son, 21 years old, in a special unit, and 19, a daughter, 19 years old, in a national service, and a boy, 16 years old, in a yeshiva high school, and bar mitzvah at a school, and two daughters, 8 and 5.
Wow. How are your children taking this all?
So the most of the time we are strong, and we are happy, and we are doing things, and we are going outside, and try to be normal. I told to my family that we have to be strong, because Bezrat Hashem Eitan will come back. Eitan Eitan wants to meet a strong family that
Mhm.
can support him. We will have to support him. So we have to stay strong.
Wow, that's incredible. And how do you stay strong? Like, what do you tell yourself in moments that you feel like you're gonna fall apart?
Look, I have a very tough schedule. Okay, with today I was in Ashkelon in a Shiva call of with Michal Lubanov, that her husband was killed by Hamas, one of the 6. And after that, dozens of phone calls and meetings, and now it's family time. That's the reason that I have only 15 minutes. I'm very, very
Right,
busy. Yes,
right.
very, very busy. To I'm thinking every day how I can do good things to the people of Israel.
Hmm.
So I have a lot of interviews Um, and look, when you have seven kids, when you have 7 kids,
Yes.
you have a lot of work.
Right, absolutely. There's a lot of people that are saying that this coming Simchat Torah, I mean, some people are saying this coming Simchat Torah, how can we celebrate? How can we dance with the Torah? How can we keep it as a happy day after what happened? What is your response to that?
I think that our ancient nation um, um, went through every um, every terrible things through the past 3,000 years, and our fathers and grandfathers keep all our holidays because the Hamas wants to kill us. They want to they want us to leave this country, and we have to be strong and show them that we are here and we are happy and we will dance on Simchat Torah with the Sifrei Torah and Am Yisrael Chai.
Wow.
We're not going to give a present to Hamas by being weak and desperate and frustrated. We are going to do the opposite. We are going to dance more than we dance in the past Simchat Torah.
Wow. Wow. Incredible. Do My last question, because I know you're so pressed for time. Do you ever get angry with God? What do you say when you say, like, all the prayers that we've prayed for the other 6 hostages, and look at what happened? How do you respond to that when people say that, or when you're feeling, "God, why have you done what you've done?"
No, no, not at all, not at all. As I told you before, God put me here with this family, with this community, at this on this city of Hebron for shlichut. All my life is shlichut, shlichut for Am
Shlichut
Yisrael,
means a
a
mission and a
mission,
purpose. Yeah.
a mission to 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 make Am Yisrael strong. This is my mission. This is my life mission.
Mhm.
So, and God didn't promise me that my life are going to be peacefully, okay, or easy, okay. So I'm ready for any mission that God will give me, and this is my my philosophy, my life philosophy.
Right. Right. Is there anything that we can do for you?
First of all, um, pray, pray, not only for my son, but for all the people here in the state of Israel, because we are in a life danger from Iran, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Yemen, and here Judea and Samaria. This is the first. Second, I want to I want to ask your help. Here you see the roofs of my neighborhood. We are a new neighborhood. We have here a new neighborhood in Kiryat Arba for 110 families, and we don't have a shul. So we're started to build our shul, and I really want to ask your help, okay, to complete the first shul in this neighborhood if you can. I can send you the link, and this is for the zchut, the right for my son, and all the soldiers from this neighborhood.
Hmm.
So this will be we're very kind of from you if you can help us.
Why did you decide to do that in honor of your son? Why specifically build a synagogue?
Yes, because we believe that we have to do what we have to do, and part of our activities is to do mitzvot and to strengthen the 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 spiritual life here in Kiryat Arba.
Hmm.
So I think that the first shul in this neighborhood will be a great thing.
Absolutely. Wow. Any parting words that you'd like to share with our readers? And I'll let you go to your busy schedule.
Yes, I want to tell you that um, a couple of months before Simchat Torah, before the past Simchat Torah, we were sitting here on a Shabbat table, and my children asked me about Shalit deal. That's that was 30 years ago, and I told them, and we have the discussion. And after that, Eitan told us that if he will be kidnapped in a service, he don't allow us to release him by release terrorists. And he told that we continue to eat the Shabbat meal. And after Eitan was kidnapped, we remind that Eitan told us. So we want the Israeli government to release our hostages by Kiddush Hashem. We want the Israeli state to be strong, and we have to defeat Hamas. And we think that this is the only way. This is the only way that we can be able to continue our lives here in Israel.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you so much for what you, your whole family, and Eitan are doing for the protection of the Jewish people.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Stay strong, and
Thank you.
best of luck. Be well. Thank you.
Thank you. Besorot tovot. Thank you.
Amen. Wow. I know I go on here every time after an interview to share with you my thoughts. And honestly, I'm going to be very honest with you here. I just don't know even what to say after this interview with Sika Mor. I'm just shell shocked. I'm not. It took me a few moments to compose myself, to even before I even got on here, to share with you any semblance of ideas of what my thoughts are, standing in the shadows of this giant of a person who has gone through so much. I can't even fathom how he's able to wake up every morning, how he's able to go through his day, even more so going and protecting by serving in the army, protecting the people in the north where he's serving right now, and just continue living and functioning as a father to his children, as a husband to his wife, as a member of a family, as a member of his community. The strength is just beyond what I can even understand or fathom. I just want to give you a little background to this interview. I've been trying to reach him, Tzvika Moore, for a long time. Finally, this morning, he texted me back that he can give me a few minutes of his time. He had been traveling back and forth, and his schedule is incredibly busy. And when he texted me, I said, "Fine, great. When?" And he said, "Now." And I ran to the computer so we can do this interview just as soon as he was able to give me the time to do it. And to be honest with you, this is a time, by the time you're watching this will already be a few days later, but today is the day after the Shiva for Hirsch. It's 2 days after we've heard about the brutal, brutal murder of the 6 hostages. And all of us, we're all feeling this brokenness, this total brokenness. We're all in mourning. We all are feeling this grief. We're all feeling like, how can we continue? And I can't even fathom what Sika Mor and his wife are feeling at this moment during this time. And as he explained, he has gone to visit, he's gone to the Shiva of the families. He's part of the group of the hostage families. He knows them well, and he's gone to the Shiva. He's getting calls, he's comforting people. And I can't even fathom the strength that he has completely just displayed, and the strength of faith that he has in God, in just feeling that this is his mission, this is his duty, this is his responsibility. He's there to protect the people of Israel. He's there to do whatever he can. And he is just carrying on like a true soldier of God. Um, when I think of this, all I could say is that we can perhaps take a small example from him standing in the face of this giant of a person and say, what can we do in our own lives to just create more kindness, more goodness, more mitzvot, to pray for these hostages, to pray for the people of Israel, to do whatever little part we can do in the face of what's going on right now. Because if Sika Mor and his wife and his family can continue pushing on and continue doing mitzvot and positivity and bringing such goodness and light to this world, then surely we can just do our little part in this whole play of what we are meant to be doing. If you enjoy watching these videos, I hope you are subscribed to Chabad.org/extraordinary. You can watch us as well on Spotify and Apple Music when you're on the go, when you're exercising, when you're going for a walk. Listen to us there. Listen to some of these giant people who just exude inspiration with their talks, and share with us, what have you learned from this interview? What are your thoughts on what Zvi said? What are your takeaway messages that you bring home to you? I love reading all your communication, all your messages, and all your emails that you send us. And I just thank you for being part of this wonderful, extraordinary community.